friends, I'm Tiffany and welcome to my channel. Now today I am replacing our old inflatable lights because they're getting dim with brand new ones. They just do that over time. They're not as bright as when you first bought them. So all that you need are some 12-volt LED lights. Now I can leave the link in the description from where we got these. I don't make any money from these links, it's just strictly to help you out. Now I don't know if all inflatables require 12-volt LED lights, but ours are 12 volts. So just check your inflatable first, and then you're gonna need something to connect all of your wires, simply wire connectors. So I can leave a link as well for these. We already had these, but they're really easy to find. So the gray works for us. And then you don't need wire strippers in case you don't have these or you don't want to have to go buy this just for this project. You can use pliers. I think that's pretty basic in households, and razors are pretty basic. Now you still need a razor to cut apart these lights, but you can use the razor to strip the wire and the pliers to cut the wire, or you can use wire strippers to cut and strip the wire. So whatever you want to do. Optional would be electrical tape if you want to really make sure that your connections are waterproof after you connect them. Hot glue to put on the back of your lights and connect it to the old light that's inside the inflatables. I think I covered everything. So first things first, I'm going to grab the inflatable. Now this is the one that we have. It's actually my mom's. We have the exact same one. I've already replaced ours, so I'm doing this for my mom. It's a basic like 15 buck inflatable. So these are the ones that will take those 12-volt LED lights. So I'm not sure if like the big gigantic ones are the same. So just check on that. One place to look is on this part. It'll say 12 volts. It says it in several spots on mine, under model and under output. Output, I'm assuming, is probably the one you're going to want to look at. So make sure it's not plugged in. That's step one. Don't do this while it's plugged in. And you're gonna go down to the bottom where there's the zipper, and then go up to where the light is. It's gonna look like this. That's how it's connected. And then just grab a hold of it and pull it out. So this is the wire that goes down to the fan. I have two lights, so this wire goes up along the inflatable to the second light. So you need to cut off both wires to connect a new light in its place. So just grab your pliers or grab your wire strippers. You're just cutting, and you're going to pull these apart. And one will have black on it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but it'll have black, and that's where you're going to connect the red on the other LED lights too. So my brain would think black with black, but I'm wrong. That's not how you do it. So now you're going to go over to your lights, and you're going to cut the wire at the side, and then you're going to flip it over and take the razor to the back. Now this is just sticky tape to stick. We're not going to use the tape, we're going to use the hot glue. And then take two of those wires, split them. You don't have to go all the way down. Now you're going to strip a little bit, maybe like half a centimeter to a centimeter. I don't know the measurement. Just eyeball it. So if you don't have a wire stripper, you can do this with your razor. Just be careful. And do it to all 4 wires, and do it to your original 2 wires on your inflatable. Now this is the wire that's inside the inflatable still that goes to the other light, so you need to strip these as well because those go on the other. Grab one of the wire connectors and then find the black one. So the black of the inflatable, the red of your new light. You're going to take the wires and twist them. But your wire connector will do that as well. And then put your wire connector on and then just start twisting. And then you tug on the wire connector and the wires, tug them against each other, and then it's good and on there. And then you're gonna take the other wire, so it's just gonna be the solid white of the inflatable wire and then the solid white of the light, and do the same thing. So twist just to kind of get it started with the connection. Get a wire connector and then just start twisting. Now there's lots of wire connectors. This is just one way to do this. And then tug, and you're gonna connect the wire that's in the inflatable now. So the same thing, find the one that's got the black dot dashes, and that's gonna go towards your red. Always tug, make sure it's good and in there, and then do the same thing with the solid white of the inflatable wire and then the solid white of your new light. Really easy. If I can do it, you can do it. Now before wrapping it with the electrical tape, I would plug this in, make sure that this works first, because if it doesn't, you gotta undo the tape and everything, so. And it works. It's a pretty bright light. So now I would wrap these with the electrical tape. Make sure unplug it. And then all that you do now is hot glue the back of this to the back of the old light. You can take this tape off or score it. And I like to put the hot glue on this plastic. So about there. So now put your hand back in the inflatable, go find the other one. So you just cut that and do all the same steps. So I'm gonna grab my second light. Just strip all the wires and connect them. And again, so the ones with the black dashes goes with the red wire of your light. And then your solid white and solid white go together. Okay, so these are the top ones that wouldn't get used. So you would just put a wire connector on them separately. So I'm gonna bend the wire on itself and then push it through, and then just start twisting, and then fold the other one on itself. Just makes it fatter so that it takes up that space inside the wire connector. My husband taught me that. And then there's no wire up here, so I know that the end faces this way. And then don't wrap these with electrical tape till you plug it back in to make sure that you did this correctly. Now let me turn it on. Woohoo! Easy as that. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the electrical tape to make sure that all of my connections are nice and secure. Alright, so I have all of my ends taped up. Now you just push them back up in the inflatable. And you zip it back up. It's so easy. It's ready to go outside and have a brand new life now. So hopefully this was really easy to follow, and this helps you out if you need to replace your lights on your inflatables. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all those good things. It really helps me out. And tag me on Facebook or Instagram if you do this. I'd love to see your before and afters. And have fun fixing your inflatable lights. Bye, garden friends. Well, that one went smooth. they can't do it again. Oh, what? It's because I'm not recording this.